Hello everyone. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. If this is your first time joining me, my name is Kim Dent and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I've been a demonstrator for 21 years. I love to teach stampers and crafters how easy it is to make sweet, adorable greeting cards. So whether you're a beginner stamper, or you've never stamped before, or you've stamped for many years, I'd like you to know that I have in-person classes that I hold every month in Maryland Heights, Missouri. We stamp at Zion Lutheran Church, which also has a coffee shop called Higher Grounds, which is delightful. It's at 12075 Dorset Road, right off of 270. If you're interested in coming to one of my classes, I would love to have you. The first time you come to my class, you're absolutely free. After that, the class fee for 5 cards is $10, but if you bring a new friend or if you place a $25 order before shipping and tax, you get a $5 credit. So if you're interested, stamp classes are this week, Friday, October 14th. They begin at 6 p.m. And then I have 2 classes on Saturday at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. We stamp the same 5 cards at all 3 classes. And I have openings. Friday night is full, but I do have some openings for Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. If you can't make this month, next month's classes are November 4th and November 5th. Contact me and I would love to get you on my reservation list. So hello, thanks. Hi Jill, hi Mom, thanks for tuning in. Hello Mr. Dent, thanks for tuning in today, this afternoon. I want to say tonight, but it's this afternoon. So I have 2 adorable cards that I'm going to demonstrate for you. But before I get started, I want to remind all of you that this month there is a, you can sign up to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and to be on my team from now till October 31st. You can when you sign up, it's $99 and usually you get $125 worth of product that you get to pick. But this month, the promotion is you get $155 in free, and so that's $56 in free merchandise. You can't beat it. It is the best deal around that Stampin' Up! Has. The kit ships to you absolutely free. And the awesome part about Stampin' Up! Or being part of the one of the awesome things about being part of Stampin' Up! Is if you want to be your own very best customer, Stampin' Up! Is very happy to have you. So that means if you just want to join and place orders, you automatically get a 20% discount. There is no obligation after that. If you would like to sign up and learn to do what I do, which is to hold stamp classes, maybe for you and a couple of your friends, you can do that too. If you decide that it's not for you and you are not interested after you get the kit, that's okay. What happens if you don't place, we have a quarterly minimum of $300, but because Stampin' Up! Is so awesome, you can, they're not going to make new team members place their first order until they're in for their first full quarter. So right now we're in the middle of October, November, December. So if you would sign up today, which is a fantastic idea, you would not be obligated. You would still remain active without placing $1 worth of orders till the end of March 31st. So you would remain active. You would get to see that all of the new products early, the new catalog. We just had a brand new bundle that's released, which I'm going to show you next Sunday. All of those things, that's one of the many perks of being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hello, Miss Gail. So if you'd like to join, please contact me. You can either email me, you can give me a call, you can comment in this Facebook post, or if you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, leave a comment and I'll be sure, leave your contact information and I will contact you. So that's the big commercial for today. I'm gonna sync my laptop, so keep saying hi, and it'll just take a second and then we'll get started stamping. So how is everyone? It's another gorgeous day in St. Louis. If you're here in the Midwest, we're having beautiful fall weather and our leaves have started to turn. It's just absolutely beautiful. Right. There we go. Okay, let me set this to the side. I have 2 cards that I'm going to share with you today. Oh my goodness, I just lost a signal. Hold on one second. I'm going to see what I can do. Oh. I'm going to flip my camera around. I have 2 cards that I want to share with you. The first one is an adorable Halloween card, and the second one is a beautiful snowflake card. I love fall too, so hold on. I'm going to flip my camera around. Yeah, I'm glad you can see and hear me. Thank goodness, Jill. Here, I'll do my little commercial. This is my website. If you are interested in joining my team, this is where you'll want to go to sign up. And I believe it says join the fun or join. There's a tab that you would click on to get all the information to sign up. If you're placing an order, this is a code. If your order is $150, under $150, please use this code. It will help me out. If your order's if you're placing an order in the next couple of days and it's above $150, don't use this code because I'll want you to get your Stampin' Rewards. And if you'll just hold on just one second, let's see. Here is our first card, so I'll let you look at that while I try to hook up a wire. It's, hold on. There we go. I'm back. What do you think? How many of you send Halloween cards? I know I've talked about this. Oop, sorry. I know we've talked about this. Some of you send cards to your grandchildren or your family members. I came up with this card this afternoon. And I'm using a new stamp set called Alphabest. And isn't it adorable? If you like to personalize cards, I'm going to pull out the catalog just so you can see how many things you can do with this sweet stamp set. So again, it's Alphabest, and you can find it on page 115 of the annual catalog. Hi, Kathy. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Miss Gail. Okay, here it is, the Alphabest stamp set. It's in the annual catalog. Now, typically, this is one, I will tell you, I just got it recently. But I like the idea of personalizing cards. This is mainly why I got it, for birthday cards. See the numbers down here? Hi, Shirley. I like, Rick is always asking me, Kim, can you make like a 50th birthday card? Or, people in our family, like when they turn 35 or 40. I've got my son's coming up in March. He's going to be 40. I can't hardly believe that. So that's why I got this stamp set. It was mainly for the numbers. Hi. Oh, yeah, Mom sends a few. Yay, Shirley, you made it. But this card, I'm using the letters. So I think it's adorable and it's so easy to make. So, here, I'm going to show you this. The name of the coordinating punch that we're going to use today is called the Best Label Punch, and you can find that on page 151. And you can buy it. You can do the stamp set and the punch and save 10%. So it would be $32.25. So if you like what you see today, and then look at the samples. Like, you don't have to use the punch. Look at this the kisses right there. They're just spelling out. And then there's the number, like how I want to use it for the birthday numbers. But there's hi, and that's for the other samples. So the DSP that I use, that is called Celebrate Everything, and it is one of the host rewards that's in the back of the mini catalog. And this will be around till the end of December. Celebrate Everything is a 12 by 12 pack. You get 48 sheets. The only way that you can get it is if you place a workshop order or a order that's at least $150. Right here it says the value of the pad is $30, but you could use $18 to you would use $18 of your Stampin' Rewards to get this amazing pack, which you can see. It's called Celebrate Everything because just about any occasion that you can think of is in this pack. It's adorable. And the fun part about it is that on the flip side, in true Stampin' Up! Form, is that one side of the paper is for occasions, like this one you can see it's Christmas ornaments, but on the flip side, it'll have a pattern that you can use all through the year. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to bring out my little card kit, and I'm using a basic black 5.5 by 8.5, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4. And then you're going to need a piece of pumpkin pie, 4 by 5 1/4. You need a piece for your inside that is 3 3/4 by 5. And then you'll need a piece of the Celebrate Everything DSP. This is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Lots of little pieces now. This piece, this is what you can use to stamp your boo letters on. Really, it's a scrap, but I put on here 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. You'll need a little bitty piece, 3/4 inch by 5 1/4. And I'll tell you why I did that in a little bit. This is a 1/2 inch by 5 1/4 that goes across the card. Then, oh, this is if you want to decorate the inside of your card. This is a 1/2 inch by 5 1/4. And this was just a skinny little scrap that I just thought, don't throw it away because you can always decorate the inside of your card. So 1/2 by 5 1/4. And then this is for the outside, 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. And then I'm going to also show you today how easy it is to decorate your envelope. So this piece is 2 3/4 by 6. If you like decorating your envelope, which I forgot to show you that. Look! Ah, so cute. So cute. I'm doing this all the time now, girls. I did it, I think, last week or the week before with my little gnome card. So look at how adorable. And then on the inside, trick or treat, you're so sweet. And I used a little thicker border. I think this was a 3/4 inch, but I decided when I was putting the little kit together, it needed a little bit more room to stamp down here. So, and these little stars, that's also from Alphabest. How about that? See, I'm all about the matchy-matchy. That's a stamp which we're going to use, but it coordinates with the paper. All right, let's pull this aside. Pull the kit aside, and I'm going to bring in my bone folder. Give it a nice fold. Then I'm going to bring in my pumpkin pie. Layer that right on top. Then let's see, I'm going to bring in, oh, I already did this. So this, to save a little bit of time, I've been doing this, I've done it on a couple cards now. the Celebrate Everything, the Halloween paper is actually, it's just black and white with a little bit of crushed curry for the stars. But all I did was I brought in my pumpkin pie blends. And I'm not going to do all of them, but I just want to show you how easy it is to color. Isn't that fun? So pumpkin pie. And then I used, for the little stems, because I thought it needed something, I used soft succulent. Just like that. I'm glad. Jill, that doesn't surprise me. I'm glad that's on your wish list. You can personalize cards for all those grandbabies. All right, I'm going to set that to the side because I've already, and this week, girls, after last week's, I lost the Christmas tree. I decided to seal it in a clear envelope. So I've colored all of those in already. Just takes a little bit of time, but I thought it would save a minute or two. And I'm going to layer this down. I left a little border at the top just because I thought it needed a little bit of pumpkin pie sticking out. And then my next piece is the star piece. This is from that same pack. And there you can see on the flip side, that's what I was talking about with how fun Stampin' Up, you know, makes, how smart they are about creating DSP. One side, which you could use the stars for a lot of different things, but on the flip side, it's like that, what kind of plaid, is it a plaid? And then on the bottom of the, on the flip side of the pumpkins, it's just a stripe, I guess in crushed curry. So this we're gonna layer down on the bottom. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for tuning in. Lynn has a lot of grandbabies. She could be sending this card to. Or, you know what? This would make a cute girlfriend card too. Doesn't have to be grandbabies. All right. So when I was making this card today, I knew it needed something. I don't have pumpkin pie ribbon. I almost used the black and white checked ribbon, but it seemed like it was too much between the stars and the pumpkins and the ghost and then the polka dots behind this. So this idea I've used in the past where I'm just going to take a skinny piece of pumpkin pie, 3/4 by 5 1/4, and this kind of, I use the word, and I don't know if it's correct, replicates ribbon. It ties this piece and this piece together. And then once I did that, I thought, oh, I think it needs something else. So I brought in another skinny little scrap that was just laying around. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my Tombow glue. Remember, you just need a little bit of this stuff. And center that. And then the next thing I did, which I'm going to show you how easy it is to do it, but I'm not going to do all of them. So I brought in my pumpkin pie ink pad. I'm going to scoot this out of the way. And then the first thing I did, there's lots of little patterns with the Alphabest. There's the one I'm using today, but you can see you've got a plain one, a solid one. There's the little star stamp that I was talking about. Cute, adorable little flowers right there. Oh my goodness, don't you love little stamps? I love little stamps. And so the stars and the flowers are so cute. So this is, let's see. Oh my goodness, I don't see my, where did it go? Let's see. Well, I don't see my Pierce mat, which is like my #1 rule is to, if you're using photopolymer, you should use a pierce mat. Let's see how this turns out. So I need B, O, O, and then an exclamation point. And then I took the memento and let's get that out of the way. B. So the black, memento black, shows up really nicely against the orange little polka dots. Aren't they adorable? O. And then I thought it would be cute to have a little exclamation point at the end. Ooh, and that ink pad is really juicy. Let it sit there for a second. And then I'm going to bring in, so this is kind of, it reminds me like of a miniature ticket punch, kind of. A ticket punch card. So all I have to do is, I'm going to layer it. I'm going to have a little bit of a white border. And I kind of like to hold my hand over it like that. So you get the idea. Isn't that stinking cute? And this is so fun to use. So, and you can use it, the stamp set, with or without the ticket punch. So I've got those already done for us. Here we go. And then this little pumpkin, that's also out of the DSP. I just colored it, picked one out and colored it, and then cut it out, fussy cut it. So let's see, I think I'm going to put my boo down first. And you just want to try to get them as even as you possibly can. They're up on, gotta have them up on dimensionals, right? I think I got that a little close to the edge, but that's okay. I left a little, whoops, little bit of a border on this one, but it looks okay. And then 2 dimensionals on the back of this one. We're almost done. Hi, Brenda. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Let me tell you, I'd love to go live every day, but how do you like this card, Brenda? Let's see, that would be fun, wouldn't it, if I went live every day? All right, for the inside, 3 3/4 by 5. And I'm going to bring back in the memento black and the stamp set that I got, Trick or Treat, You're So Sweet. It's from Scary Cute. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but this little girl who's in the stamp set Scary Cute, have I told you this already? I have seen this used like for a little princess, for birthday cards, and also like Tooth Fairy. Like I've seen cards when, I guess for little Tooth Fairy envelopes or something like that. Isn't that adorable? So clever, the people who have that creative brain. Okay, Trick or Treat, You're So Sweet. I'm going to put it up a little higher than I did before. And then I'm going to bring in Crushed Curry and bring back that adorable little star stamp. See how tiny it is? So this is from Alphabest. Oh, darn it. See if I can line that up. I might be able to. Woo! Oh, couldn't do that again if you asked me. All right. right, bring this, I'm going to twist this a little bit. There's that. And then we're going to fancy it up with this little bitty 1/2 inch and by 5 1/4 inch border. And I'm going to bring back the Tombow glue. Yes, I can hear you, or I can see you talking, Brenda. Whoops. This is going to go on the bottom. Let that set for just a second. And then how about that? Oh, one more thing. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do the envelope. So I decided this is going to be my standard go-to 2 3/4 by 6. We're going to bring in one of our medium basic white envelopes. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a little bit of Tombow glue, just a thin little layer. I'm going to lay this on top and line it up with the top edge. I was trying to do it less, less DSP and well, the nice part about this, there's one of the benefits, girls, about Tombow glue. I was trying to do, shorter, I guess, and every time I did, it came up, it wasn't enough. So I decided then to go 6 inches by 2 3/4 and just decided that's the way to do it. Oh, it is so easy. Now all you have to do is trim. You use the envelope as a template almost. It's a nice way to use up like the scraps too of your DSP. Throw this away. How about that? Oh, could have squished that up a little bit more. Isn't that sweet? Oh. So there's our first card. It is very, very easy. Could make a bunch of them. And I love the idea of personalizing or putting little words. You could put hello. I mean, with other cards, hello. There's a whole bunch of things you could put on there. Your grandbaby's names on there. So fun. Alphabest, it's in the annual catalog. If you like it, and the punch, best label punch, it's, I think, $32.95 maybe, did I say? All right, the next card, we'll call it a winter card, or it could be a Christmas card. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, thanks, Brenda. I'll take that as a sweet compliment. Okay, here's our next card. This one is a Joyfold card. So pretty, huh? And there's that Snowflake DSP. I used the iridescent piece on this one. And let's see. Do you remember last week the Christmas set that I used for the Christmas tree? So if you love snowflakes, this is where this die set comes from. So it is, let's see, let me flip this. Thank you, Jan. So the stamp set is Christmas lights, and then the dies are the Twinkling Lights dies. And you can find them on page 73. But if you love snowflakes and Christmas trees, and you want both of them, Christmas lights and the Twinkling Lights dies, you save 10%. They are $45.75. And if you love snowflakes, oh my goodness, you're going to want this stamp set or the die set. I want to show you the die first. If I can get it out of my Harbor Freight. So this die set, this can be used by itself, or this piece interlocks to make it even oh so more beautiful. I love snowflakes. So I'm just like, I didn't even, I saw a sample on Pinterest or actually I think it was on YouTube. Susan Campfield used this die, and I just was like amazed. So, and it's so easy. It ran right through my machine, no trouble at all. So let me show you. I'm going to show you the kit first. So I used a piece of Starry Sky, and it is 4 1/4 by 8 1/2. It's scored at 5 1/2. So it's like that. And then, here, we'll set that right there. The little mechanism, this is 3 1/4 by 8, and you scored at 4. Let me get my bone folder in. And it's important, you want to use your bone folder, girls, because you want that piece to lay down nice. Leave that out like that. And then I used a piece of Orchid Oasis. That's 4 by 5 1/4. And then a layer on top of that is 3 3/4 by 5. And then there's a piece on the side underneath the Snowflake DSP. This is Orchid Oasis, 2 3/4 by 4. And the Iridescent Vellum DSP, this is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. It comes in this iridescent. You get a sheet of iridescent, and then you also get one that is flocked, which both of these would be very pretty. But I think the colors, like in the iridescent part of this, kind of picked up really nicely with the Orchid Oasis and the Starry Sky. So 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. You need 2 pieces of 3 3/4. Wait, 3 by 3 3/4. One you're going to run through, I'll show you the Snowflake embossing folder, and then this piece is for the inside. So 2 of those. And then 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and this is what I use for the Snowflake die. So this would also be an easy card. You're not using a whole lot of DSP, so you could get a lot of it out of one pack of the Snowflake DSP. And then the main thing is just, running this through your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So there's that. And let's see, that's all, I think. That's all the pieces. It is a beautiful die, Jan. All right, we're going to start assembling. So I'm going to take my Orchid Oasis and layer it. I am not, everyone asked this, this particular fold has been around for a long time, and nobody really knows why it's called the Joy Fold card. I don't know if a lady named Joy created it. Oh, that's the wrong size. I must not have cut that down right. Hold on one sec. I must have. Okay. So the adhesive is on there. Let's see if I can do this without. There we go. 3 3/4 by 5. Girls, if you would do a lot of this, after the adhesive gets on. A little bit of alcohol, just regular alcohol, helps to take off stickiness. Or some people, I think, have said they used like Goo Gone. If you get tackiness on your cutter. There we go. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the 3 1/4 by 8. And remember, it's scored at 4 inches. And then I'm going to kind of center it. And you want a little bit of extra adhesive on that back side just because this is a moving piece. Uh-oh, I just saw it too, Jill. Is the internet connection, is it going weird? It looks like I'm back. Oh. All right, 2 3/4 by 4. This is Starry Sky. Thanks. Whoa. And then, oh, for the vellum. So I decided, you know, sometimes when you use any type of like tape adhesive, it would show through. But what I like to do is take Tombow adhesive, and then you can see on the back side, here's the front side with the iridescent shine. On the back side of this, oh, that's a little much. I'm just going to lay down little dots of glue, and it'll be hidden then when we go to glue it down. And you don't need to do all of them, just enough to get it to hold. So that's my little tip on gluing down vellum. If you've got a pattern in the vellum, put your adhesive behind it with some Tombow glue. There's a couple other ways. If you you can use the silicone craft mat, which I love to do, and then thin out your Tombow glue and then use a sponge and sponge it across the back side of this. It makes a thin, tacky layer. So there's lots of different ways to do it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in one of my favorite embossing folders for winter or Christmas, and this is the Snowflake one. It is paired with, there's like pine boughs. This is, so you get 2 for 1, and this is in the annual catalog, and it is gorgeous. So you can use your mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine to run it through, because it is one of those skinny folders. And I'm going to put down a little adhesive on the back of this. Look how pretty that is. And then here is the beautiful Snowflake die, all done, all cut out. And I've used a bunch of mini dimensionals on the back side of this. So give me a second. I'm going to pluck these off. I think I counted. Now I can't remember how many it is, but I just wanted it. I don't want it to go flat. So I've got them around the center and then on the points. And this is another great way to use your take your pick tool. Okay, be careful. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to center it. And like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to bring in my take your pick tool, and I'm going to use the Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Back in the day, this was like the first of the fancy embellishments we had with Stampin' Up. We were so excited. I don't use these very often, but I thought they looked perfect on the, Oh, and it looks there's large and medium and small. So I'm using the smalls on the point. Brenda, look at how many embellishments I'm using. Also, this was another idea I had after I made the sample for you all. It would have been pretty. You could also color these with your Stampin' Blends. Like I could have made these starry sky or like with a blue tone. That would have been pretty too, but I like them plain just like that. So thank you, Jill. All right, and then the last piece we have to do for this card is I'm going to bring in the Starry Sky and my 3 by 3 3/4 piece. This is my inside piece. And I thought this looked pretty. This is from the Hope and Peace stamp set. Peace on Earth, Goodwill to All. I could have used a lot of them, but I wanted to get it done for you all by 4 o'clock. So this is a fun font. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so good. And this goes on the inside. Oh, I see I can see the internet glitching out. All right. There's that one. And then I had the Halloween card. This one I didn't decorate an envelope. I should have. I'll have to think of something to put on it. So tell me which one is your favorite. Is it this beautiful snowflake winter card? And that's another thing, like girls, I have a winter birthday, and so this would make a beautiful winter birthday card or Christmas card or just a thinking of you card in the winter time. And then the sweet little Halloween card. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna flip it around. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon, everyone. I should do more afternoons Facebook Lives. Have a wonderful week, everyone. God's blessings to you all. Bye-bye.